Welcome students, good morning. Myself Kukreja Rahul, and today we have to learn about the lines and angles, and today's topic is the exercise 6.3 and last topic, that is question number 6. Okay, for after that we have to complete this chapter, and we have to move for the next chapter, chapter number 7. Okay, so in this session, today's session is the last session. Please note down also that today's session is the last session of the chapter 6. Okay, and after we have to next session we have to move for the chapter number 7. Okay, so without wasting a time, let's start to do a last sum of the exercise 6.3. Students, in the previous session we have already seen that question 3, 4 and 5 of the exercise 6.3. Okay, if you have any doubt in any one of the question of the lines and angle, please notify me. Okay, please notify me, then I'll give you the one of the lecture for the doubt session of the chapter number 6. Okay, so what is the question? That is question number 6, that is in the given figure, the side QR of PQR is produced to a point S if the bisector of angle PQR and PRS meet at the point T, then prove that QTR equal to half of QPR. Okay, so first of all we have to draw the figure. QS okay, this kind of the figure is given, that is QPR. Here my QP, and this angle is R. Okay, QPR and QTR. Okay, QTR, and here is the S. In that is given if QT and RT is the bisector of angle PQR and angle PRS. Okay, that are given in the question. So we need to prove that is QPR is equal to the half of QTR. Okay, QPR, this angle is equal to the half of the QTR to this angle. Okay, clear? Sorry, here my mistake to write QTR is equal to the half of QPR. QTR is equal to the half of the QPR. Okay, clear? Now we have to move for the solution. Okay, here we have to prove that, so I'll write proof. Okay, QT and RT are the bisector of angle PQR and PRS, so I'll write all these things. QT and RT is the bisector of angle PQR and angle PRS. Therefore here this angle is divided into the two equal half. Okay, both of the angle are divided into the two equal half. Okay, so I'll name this angle as a 1 and name this angle as a 2. I'll name this angle as a 3 and I'll name this angle as a 4. Okay, angle 3 and angle 4. So now we have to write, therefore angle 1 is equal to the angle 2, both of them are angle equal, and angle this 3 and angle 4, both of them are equal. Okay, angle 3 and angle 4 are equal, and angle 1 and angle 2 are also equal. Now we have to move for the next, that is PQR. Therefore angle PQR is equal to the angle 1 plus angle 2. There is addition of two angles 1 and 2. Therefore I will write that PQR is equal to the angle 2 plus angle 2. Therefore PQR is equal to the 2 times angle 2. Okay, PQR, that is 2 times the angle 2. While I'll take angle 1 equal to 2, because of that given. Okay, I'll put the value of angle 1 as angle 2 because angle 1 and angle 2 are given. Okay, now in the PRS, therefore PRS is also equal to the angle 3 plus angle 4. Now therefore angle PRS is equal to angle 3 and 4, both of them are equal. Therefore I'll write angle 4 plus angle 4. Therefore angle PRS is equal to 2 times angle 4. Okay, now as per we know that sum of the two interior angle is equal to the exterior angle. In triangle QPR, okay, sum of two interior angle, that is sum of this two interior angle, this angle and this angle, sum of this two interior angle is equal to the third exterior angle. Okay, this angle, sum of this two interior angle is equal to the that third exterior angle for the PQR triangle. Okay, so I'll write that angle QPR plus angle PQR is equal to the angle PRS. Okay, and also in the triangle QTR, in also triangle QTR, there is a sum of two interior angle. Which of the two interior angle? Here is the one of the angle this and second is this. Sum of two this interior angle is equal to the exterior angle for the QTR. Okay, sum of this two interior angle, sum of this and this two interior angle is equal to the exterior angle for the QTR. Okay, clear? This kind of sum of this angle and this angle is equal to the this angle for the QTR. Okay, and also for the PQR, that is sum of this angle plus sum of this angle is equal to the sum of this angle for the QPR. Okay, so we have to write that QTR plus angle 2 is equal to the angle 4. Okay, that is exterior angle is angle 4. It's one of the exterior angle is equal to the 4. Okay, So now we have to take one of this first equation. Now we have to take this equation, first equation, and give them as a equation 2. Okay, so from equation 1 we can see that QPR plus PQR is 2 time angle 2 is equal to PR is 2 time angle 4. Okay, therefore angle QPR is equal to 2 time angle 4 minus 2 time angle 2, this shifted to second side. Therefore QPR we take 2 common from the both of the angle, so remaining angle 4 minus angle 2. Therefore QPR is equal to 2 times angle 4 minus angle 2. Now from the equation 2 we shifted to the second side, so angle 4 minus 2, that is QTR. Okay, I'll write that from equation 2. Okay, so therefore angle QPR, half of QPR is equal to QTR, hence proved. Okay, now this 2 is in the multiplication with the QTR, that shifted to second side, so make a half of QPR. Clear? Please note down this question. Clear? Now your chapter 6 is completed from the textbook. Now I will give you the some basic questions that are asked in the MCQ type. Okay, and we have to solve them questions. Okay, so one of the question, that is, this is the extra questions. Okay, that are mostly asked in 1 mark question, or one of the type of the 1 mark question for the MCQ or true or false or fill in the blanks type. Okay, now we have to calculate that type of the sums. Okay, here is it given that in the given figure angle 1 is equal to angle 2, then the measurement of angle 3 and angle 4 respectively are. Here is the figure is given. Okay, this type of the figure is given. Here is the 58 degree is one of the 58 degree at here is given. 1 and 2. Here is the angle 1 and this is the name of the angle 2. We have to find angle 3 and angle 4. Okay, we have to find angle 3 and angle 4. Find the measurement of angle 3 and 4. Then first of all we have to name this triangle as ABC. So using the ABC, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, that is given. Okay. Second thing that is given as one of the angle of the triangle, that is angle BAC is equal to 58 degree. So using angle sum property in triangle ABC, angle A plus angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree, angle sum property. So therefore angle 1, that is angle A, that is 58 degree. 1 and 2 both of them are equal, so I'll write 1 plus 1. So 58 shifted to second side. Now angle 1 plus 1, that is 2 times angle 1, that is 180 minus 58. 2 times angle 1, that is 180 minus 58, that is 2. 7 minus 5, 2. Okay, and 122 degree. Therefore now 2 is shifted to second side, so 122 divided by 2, that is 2 6 are 12, 2 3 are 2 1s are 2. Okay, 2 6 are 12, 2 1s are 2. Therefore angle 1 is equal to 61 degree, and also angle 1 and 2 both of them are equal, so I write angle 2 also 61 degree. Both of these angle are 61 degree. Okay, both of the angles that are 61 degree. Now here we need to find angle 3 and angle 4. Now angle 3 and angle 4 both of them are making a linear pair of angle with the 1 and 2. So therefore we know that angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree, and therefore angle 2 plus angle 4 is also equal to 180 degree, making a linear pair of angles. Okay, now both of them are 180, therefore we have to take equal. Now 1 and 2 both of them are equal. Okay, 1 and 2 both of them are equal, so my angle 3 and angle 4 is also equal. My angle 3 and angle 4, measurement of angle 3 and angle 4 both of them are also equal. So now we have to find just angle 3. Okay, so angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180. 1, that is 61 degree, plus angle 3 equal to 180. 61 shifted to second side, so angle 3 equal to 180 minus 61. So angle 3 equal to 10 minus 1, 9, 7 minus 6, 1, 119. Okay, angle 3 is equal to the 119 degree, and angle 4 is also equal to the 119 degree. Okay, so from the option, that is one of the option, that is 58 degree, 58 to 61, 58 to 61. Option B, that is 61 61. Option C, that is 119 is to 61, 119 to 61, and option D, 119 degree to 119 degree. Okay, which one of the correct? We need to find angle 3 and 4. For the angle 3 and 4, my angles are 119 to 119, so my answer is option D. Okay, clear? Now next question. Okay, Next question, that is, in the given figure AB parallel to CD, the value of X is, AB is parallel to CD, find X. Okay, what is the value of the X? So figure is given like, okay, this is the figure AB and CD. Yeah, this is my AB and this is my CD. Okay, AB and CD, both of them are parallel, and here is the angle F. So 75 degree, here is the 75 degree, this is the 30 degree, and we need to find angle X at here, and point of this intersection is E. So option is, first of one of them, option A, that is 45 degree, option B 60 degree, option C 90 degree, and option D, that is 105 degree. First of all, students, please calculate by yourself, okay, and find the answer. First calculate yourself, okay. You need to find angle X. What is the value of the angle X, okay, from all of this option. Clear? Now we have to now I'm also start to do that. Here my AB and CD are parallel. AB is parallel to CD, okay, and one of them BE as a transversal, BE as a transversal, okay. So form like this, okay. Here is the 75 degree, so here this angle is 75 degree, so I'll take also this angle as a 75 degree as per the same side, okay, as per the same side, and between the one of them exterior and one of them interior, so I'll take this 75 as I'll take this also 75, okay. So therefore angle ABE is equal to the angle DEF because of the pair of corresponding angles. Pair of corresponding angles, okay. So my angle DEF is equal to 75 degree, okay. My angle DEF is equal to 75 degree. Now DEF plus FEC make a 180 degree linear pair, okay, that make a 180 degree linear pair. So I'll take therefore angle DEF plus angle FEC is equal to 180 degree, 180 degree linear pair of angles, okay. So therefore DEF is 75, FEC equal to 180, therefore angle FEC is equal to 180 minus 75. So your answer will be 10 minus 5 5, 7 minus 7 0, 105 degree. Here your angle is 105 degree, this angle, okay. Now we have to see that this is the triangle EFC is one of the triangle. So using the one of the angle sum property, we have a 105, 30 and third angle X. So we have to take using angle sum property and we can find it angle X. So using angle sum property in triangle EFC, in triangle EFC. Okay, in triangle EFC, therefore angle E 105 plus angle F, that is 30, plus angle X, that is C, equal to 180 degree. So therefore 135 plus X equal to 180 degree. So angle X is equal to 180 minus 135, that is equal to the 7 minus 3 4, 45 degree. Okay, your angle X, that is equal to the 45 degree. So your answer will be A. Your answer will be option A, 45 degree. Okay, clear? Please note down the question. Note down the answer. Now one of the question that we are already done. We are moving for the next question. This question is exercise 6.3, last question we are doing. Okay, this is related to that question. So in the figure, measure of QPR is, figure is given like here. Okay, so QPR and QTR, QPR and QTR, and one of the here S. So here is the 21 degree is given, and both of the angle are bisector of each other. Okay, QT and QR are the bisector of PQR and TRS is given. Find the measurement of QPR. Find the measurement of QPR. So such this angle, okay, we know that angle QPR, angle QTR is equal to half of angle QPR. Okay, we already seen this equation, okay, from exercise 6.3, last question, question number 6, okay, from the starting of this session. Okay, now QTR is given 21 degree is equal to half of angle QPR. So 21 2 shifted to second side, so angle QPR is equal to the 42 degree. So my angle, this angle is 42 degree. Okay, clear? Here option is given as one of them 10.5 degree, second is given as 42 degree, third one is given as a 111 degree, and last is given as a 50 degree. Okay, so our answer is 42 degree. So option B is correct answer. Okay, the answer is option B. Okay, clear students? I hope you have to enjoy this session, and we will see next session for the chapter number 7. Okay, we will continue next session as chapter number 7, triangles. Okay, so all of this concept of the chapter number 6, all of the concept of the chapter 6 are already continued in the next chapter. Okay, so please refer all the exercise in the homework. Okay, and revise all these things that are for the parallel lines, angle sum property, linear pair of angles, complementary angles, supplementary angles. Okay, refer all of the things that are in this chapter. Okay, so please refer all the things in homework, and your homework is all of the exercise 6.1, 6.2 and 6.3. all of these 3 exercise in the homework. So please note down the all of this exercise as a homework. Okay, so till the this session will complete. Okay, so till the goodbye and stay blessed.